PulseChain.
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 Just catching up on all the news from PulseChain, PulseX, etc. It's been a while, and I caught this post first, which I thought was quite interesting. Richard's saying, "Do not fall for the fake bridge paid ad and lose all your money." So as you can see, this apparently is coming up on Google, I'm guessing, and you can see this says Pulse Ramp, but it's got two R's there. You can see that there are two R's, so that will deceive people to thinking that the Pulse Ramp, which has one R and is the legit one, which also redirects to this. I think this is the real one, unless there's a spelling somewhere in there, but Pulse Ramp with one R redirects to this. So if you do that, you could lose all your cash. If you go to this wrong bridge, you obviously just send them your cash and you get stung there. But what was interesting on this post is that I did actually click onto this. Directly under that was this, and this is a fake Richard Hart. This is the real Richard Hart. You can hover over and see his subs there. You can't hover over on this one because I've blocked him now, but if you open it up on another screen, this is the fake Richard Hart here with 34,000 subs. So someone who's not aware of Richard's holder, and you can see it's an RL. He's using @R Richard, so it looks like a Richard, but it's an RL. So I've blocked him there. So if you're not aware, you could click into this, and what he'd done was he'd posted a link underneath here to exact copy of the Hex site to do your trades, which has a Uniswap front end, the hex.com site, and it was a fake site, and he's saying use this site instead, and so you can see Mackenzie's there showing him up to be a scam. So yeah, you got to be really careful, because I mean, I'm very vigilant, and even I didn't spot that one here because I saw Richard and then Richard. I didn't realize it's two separate accounts. So keep an eye on these accounts here. That's the fake one. Right, moving on to PLSBurn, a site which a lot of people are using. I've been using this for all of their stats alongside a few other sites, but this is probably the main one I've been using. And as you can see here, they've got this portfolio section which is coming up, and it says track all your ETH and Pulse chain assets, track the value of your Hex stakes, track as many wallets as you want, your Hex, PLS leagues, no registration, no ads, 100% free to use. So I'm currently using another one to do this at the moment, but I'll migrate over to this, and that's here in this section here, and all the stats are now in this drop down, and they've only just got a front page, so they've changed this around a little bit. You've got apps there, and that's how it's looking now. So also this was a follow-up to that post, and he's saying what else it can do: show your ETH and PLS balances, add manual balances, advanced price charts, and showing your leagues. Also you can show your staked Hex on ETH and PulseChain. You can hide dust balances. Yeah, you got to be careful of that. Again, scammers, I've got a few of those on my accounts, balances of like a cent or something, and I've never seen these cryptos before. They're all scams. Track as many addresses. They said that before. Protect your privacy, no ads, etc. So that's coming up. We got K4K Crypto here reporting on the validators for Ethereum. This could mean we see higher max validator limit for PulseChain as well. So this was the headline: Ethereum developers consider raising the max validator limit from 32 to 2048. 2048 billion PLS max per validator. So any updates they do to ETH can also be pulled through to PulseChain. So that's one of the good things. So in effect, you kind of got the ETH devs working alongside the PulseChain devs in effect, because if they create good changes, we can bring them on board too. This would allow more effective compounding for PLS rewards from validating. Less validators required means more capital efficient validating. So there's something to watch there if they develop that. Now Richard's come up here, the right one, I hope. Yeah, the correct Richard with 327. PulseX news: auto router is almost done. Better order execution. You can get much better deals on your trades. So that's good news there. More best route costs 18 cents in gas. This route optimizes your total output by considering split routes, multiple hops, and the gas cost of each step. So that's going to make things a bit more efficient there. We've got Hivid here coming out with the burns. PulseChain has burned 135 billion, almost 1%, 0.909% of its own total supply due to 4,096 validators leaving. PulseX, on the other hand, has burnt 160 billion, 0.76% of itself, both in 35 days, while Ethereum only burnt 0.31% of its own total supply in 1 year. So that's interesting. If those stats are correct, that's very, very quick burn on PLS and PLSX. 237 days since merge, 273 days. Yes, PulseX is literally burning monthly what Ethereum burns yearly, making it the most deflationary ecosystem in the world in 2023, outshining Ethereum by far. That's a fact, as we're burning around 8 to 10% of total supply yearly. At these rates, no other project or institution on earth burns billions of their own tokens as fast as we do. So that's very interesting. That's a huge amount to be burning in a year. So you can see what is going to happen after a few years. You're going to have massive supplies already gone, hopefully pushing up our prices way up to the moon. At this rate, we'll be burning trillions yearly, and that's before the bull market has even started. This is a breakthrough in blockchain and could be in the monetary world as well. So yeah, let's go through the rest of that post. Your friend Somi here. He showed this is quite interesting. I mean, we all know that these influencers are cashing in on their accounts. So he's got a clip here of Mario Nafal, who's quite well known in the crypto world. He charges for a pitch and then dumps the tokens. Don't be fooled. So let's take a look at this clip.
Bro, listen, man, listen. No, you don't. I don't have your reach. Do you know I charge for my show right now? I don't need cash. I don't usually charge fiat. I charge for those pitches 30, 20, 30, 40K in tokens or fiat, depending if the project is good, we take tokens. And we do maybe 2, 3 a show. And that's a bear market. And that's a bear market where everything's down 95%. And that's without my incubator. And then we get a lot of them coming to work with us at the incubator where we charge, this project, Faith Tribe, one of the projects we incubated, you've probably seen them on the show. Faith Tribe, we incubated them. We did the work for them. We made not a lot of money, a couple of mil. Our cost, no fucking joke, and this is internal, like nobody, we don't share this. Our cost was $8,000, excluding the time of 2 executives. Bro.
So yeah, there's another influencer who's potentially a bit shady there. Unfollow these influencers. Yep, I agree with that. KTP here, 33 days old, and PulseChain is the number 10 for total value locked. So that's an interesting stat that we don't see too much of. The TVL. PulseChain has already more TVL than Solana. So there's PLS at 10th and Solana at 11th place. Hex took over 100 days to start this run. PulseChain will run and will be here to watch when it does. Until then, keep breaking records. And finally, this is the last post from Richard here. He's saying, imagine deploying Ethereum, Geth, Aragon, Lighthouse, Prism, Infura, Uniswap and Etherscan. Then imagine ETH burning 25% of block rewards and increasing throughput 17%. Uni, buy and burn, yield and yield farms, Etherscan removing the ads, Infura just making it free, and you get PulseChain. So all these changes to ETH and you would have PulseChain. Imagine the massive respect and honor earned. Oh, and the world's largest free airdrop, lower the gas fees on ETH for everyone too. And he forgot to mention the bridge. So there's some of the news that's come in during the last couple of weeks or so, and we'll keep an eye on what's coming up in the future.